What up, YouTube? It's your main man, Boys for Life, coming at you with another fucking video. Look at this fucking ugly ass pimple on here. Ugh. You know, that's the one thing about guys. If you're ugly, you're fucked. Because you can't put makeup on, luckily I'm not ugly, but I just, I got a blemish here. But anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. What I want to talk about is this video that I watched. Lord Brunson talking about Dallas Cowboy. And here's the thing. Lord Brunson, we respect each other and whatnot, so it's okay for me to come on here and say what I'm going to say. It's nothing bad, but it just cracks me up that Cowboys are so irrelevant that he talks about the Cowboys almost every video he has. And I know I do the same thing about the Eagles, but that's because we hate each other. We don't like each other. My only problem with Lord Brunson is the fact that he is an Eagles fan. Now, he was talking about geographical bandwagoners, the fan base, and this, that, and the other. And I'm having to watch Simon agree with him and whatnot. And to an extent, I agree with both of them. I agree with Lord Brunson. I do. Like I said, to an extent, I agree. If you're a fan, you're a fan. I don't give a fuck if you are a diehard or not or whatever. But don't call yourself a diehard fan if you ain't ever been to the game. Now, Simon knows I'm not from Dallas, Texas, but I am from San Antonio, Texas. It's about 4.5 hours away from Dallas. I got family up there. I've been to Irving. I've been to Dallas. I used to go every summer. We used to go up there and go to the Six Flags over there in Dallas. Arlington. I forget if it's Dallas or Arlington. But I've been up there. Growing up, we would go over there, see my family up there. And so I know Dallas. I don't know it, but I've been up there. And I've been there a few times. I love the city, beautiful city. And actually in 2009 was the first time I actually got to go to a game. I was 21. Yeah, I was 21. Finally able to go to a game. And it was awesome. It was awesome. It was amazing. I took the tour. I saw the 5 Super Bowl trophies. Took pictures of Marion Barber's locker. Took pictures of Tony Romo's locker. DeMarcus Ware, Miles Austin, Jason Witten. All the guys that were there in 2009. I saw them card off DeMarcus Ware that game. I'm a fan. I went down to Miami for Tony Romo's return game. I saw Dez Bryant with the touchdown for the comeback. I saw that shit. Like, I've been to Jerry World. I've been down to Miami. I'm not saying I'm going to take a tour of every stadium, but I got 2 down already. 30 more to go, right? 30 more to go. I want to go to a Philly game in Philly. I want to go to MetLife Stadium. I want to go see a Giants game over there. I want to see a Washington game over there in Virginia. I want to FedEx Field. I want to do that. I want to, and I'm going to. In my lifetime, I'm going to. But right now, this year, I'm going to an Eagles game against the Cowboys at Jerry World. And apparently Lord Brunson's going to be there, probably going to link up, and he's probably going to be on my channel, I'm going to probably be on his channel, we're going to do something probably, and it's going to be a fun time. And I'm sure Simon's probably be there if we tell him to go. It's going to be a fun time. But he speaks some truth. He's speaking some truth about some shit. Look, I'm an 80s baby, 1988. I'm the back half of the 80s. I was alive for 92. I was alive for 93. To be honest with you, my very first remembrance, like where I remember my very first football game watching and remembering was Super Bowl 1995. And I know people are going to say, what the fuck? I was 7 years old. It's the Super Bowl. I'm sitting at my grandma's house watching the game. Watching O'Donnell throw 3 picks. 2 of them to Larry Brown, who won the MVP. Not Deion Sanders, not Charles Haley, who had a bad back all season, not Emmitt Smith, not Troy Aikman, but Larry Brown. I saw that. I remember the next year in 96 when I actually, all right, it's football. Like, I'm excited. Like, I understand what's going on. Like, I want to watch. Like, I'm excited. I watched them go 10-6. I watched them lose to Carolina in the divisional or with the wild card. I watched that shit. I watched in '98 where 3 years ago, we were top dog, and now we're getting torched by Randy Moss, all because he had some issues off the field, and Jerry Jones went ahead and drafted Greg Ellis. Are you shitting me? I've been there. I've seen it. I've been through 06. I remember sneaking out of my room because I have hope. I'm in high school. I'm in 8th grade in high school during these dark days. I'm supposed to be doing homework. I remember coming out of my room because I didn't have a TV in my room when I was in high school, when I was in middle school. Coming out of my room, watching the game upstairs, and getting in trouble because I'm supposed to be doing a project. And I'm trying to watch this game, watch my team lose. That's the kind of fan I was. Hoping we'd come back. It's 35-7, and it's the fourth quarter with 8 minutes left, and hopefully there's a miracle. I watched as the Texans' very first game beat the Dallas Cowboys. I've watched that shit. Dat win. Bobby Carter, Dexter Coakley, Rocket Ishmael, like Vinny Testaverde, Drew Bledsoe, Quincy Carter. Like, I was there for all that. That was my childhood. That. It wasn't like Simon's where his childhood, his teenage years were Super Bowls. You know, making it to the Super Bowl, making it to the NFC Championship game in the 80s, and only to lose. And then finally in the 90s when he's a teenager to just watch greatness. I was 7 years old when I first saw greatness. Been thirsting for it ever since. I was born into this shit. 1960 Cowboys preseason game, Alamo Stadium here in San Antonio. My grandfather went to go watch it. Loved the Cowboys. My dad was born in 61. This motherfucker's driving on the wrong side of the fucking road. And it's just, I was born into this shit. I've been to 2 games. One in Miami. I flew my ass to Miami with my friends. I went up to Jerry World with my sister and her boyfriend at the time to watch the game. I did that shit. It was awesome. And this year I'm doing it again. Don't know if I'm going to do the tour, but I'm going to go. I'm going to go, and it's going to be amazing. So I don't give a shit what kind of fan you are. I don't give a shit if you're a TV fan, if you call yourself a diehard fan, even though you ain't. Like, I don't care. I don't care. If my ass can go all the way down to Miami to watch a game, then you other Dallas Cowboy fans, from wherever you are, responsibilities you got, you know, that's what a vacation is for. That's what a vacation is for. That's what a fucking vacation is. Take your family to the game. Do it. It's fun. It's amazing. Being over there with all the Cowboy fans, cheering for your fucking team. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling. I'm waiting for the schedule to come out. It's supposed to come out here in April. And once that happens, I'm going to talk to my dude to see if he can get us tickets and how soon he can get us tickets. Because I want to have good seats. And he got deals, so I don't want to pay like $300 $400 to sit down at the bottom. So I can't wait to play. Even if I got to drive up there myself and that shit falls through. I can't wait. I'm getting up there. I'm going to go watch the Cowboys and Eagles play. And I can't wait. You need to get out there and you need to find a way to go watch your team play. Even if it's one time. Even if it's one time, so you are called a TV fan. Like I said, I don't got nothing against TV fans, but at the same time, if you ain't never been to a game, you can't claim ride or die. You cannot claim die hard. You can't. That's all I gotta say. I'm out. Peace.